Hi YouTubers, Tempe here. Today is Friday, June 29th, 2012, and I just wanted to come to you guys and tell you about my experience this week going to the doctor. Yes, I had to go to the doctor this week here in South Korea. Don't worry, sister, okay, I'm fine. I just wanted to share with y'all what that's like. Okay, see you in a sec. Hi YouTubers, Tempe here. Today is Friday, June 29th, 2012, and I just wanted to come to you guys and tell you about my experience this week going to the doctor. Yes, I had to go to the doctor this week here in South Korea. Don't worry, sister, okay, I'm fine. I just wanted to share with y'all what that's like. Okay, see you in a sec. Goodness, what is this gonna be like? Oh, I'm freaking out. Like, I have money, I had just gotten paid the day before, and I'm like, dang, I'm trying to go out of town this weekend. I get up there and it takes them a while to get through and put all the labs in and whatever. You know, it cost me 97,000 won, which doing just a straight across translation or currency exchange, that's like $97. $97 to see the doctor, get a dental exam, and have labs done. I was like, really? That's it? And she was like, oh, is it okay? I know it is expensive. I'm like, no, I'm more than happy. More than happy to pay just $97 to get all these tests done, because that's unheard of at home. So I run out and I go do the last of the tests, which was even super fast. Like, I've had an EKG done here before when I went to I was going to an acupuncturist, and she did it there. And you know, you lay there and they just put electrodes on you. But this lady was super efficient. I ain't never seen nobody move that fast doing a medical exam in my life. Like, she had the thing down where she even swabbed me down with alcohol as she was putting the stuff on, but she did it so fast. I was like, what's going on here? And I had just laid there for probably 2 minutes. She's like, okay, we're done. Finished. I was like, alrighty then. Wow. You sure? That's all we need is that? Yeah, fine. Okay. And then I go and get the blood test done. Okay, in the blood test, this is the part that was kind of weird. Oh no, I got a chest x-ray too, because they were checking you for TB. And the chest x-ray was interesting because the dude was hella young and he was just like, take off clothes, waist up. I'm like, okay, like, I've done this before. And then I come out, he's like, oh, did you take off undergarments too? I'm like, yes, man. I have had just x-ray before. But I guess, he probably has a lot of people who don't do that. And he looked so nervous and so shy because he was using English. And he was probably younger than I am too, so it was kind of weird. And then the blood, getting the blood drawn, which I have a teensy little fear of needles. But I can, weather it. I'm cool. But the weird thing is here is that nobody wears gloves. Like, when they were taking the blood, I watched them do it for everybody, and nobody wears gloves or anything. And it just freaked me out a little bit. But he just had this little pump right there with hand sanitizer. He just pumped the hand sanitizer and rubbed his hands, but he didn't touch anything with his hands. Like the little swab or whatever that you use, he used tongs to get it out and all that stuff. So he obviously had it down and knew what he was doing. And he did it real fast. And it took a small vial of blood, which is weird because I'm used to him taking huge amounts of blood, when you go to the state to get tests done or whatever. But he took one vial for all the tests they were doing. And then I went and oh, and then you do a urine test, and they just give you a little paper cup. At home, you got the little plastic cup with the screw-on lid, and no, he printed out my stuff, taped it onto the paper cup, and was like, fill this up, and then put it in the tray, next to the bathroom, and you're done. I'm like, that's it? Wow. Okay. Like, they make this seem like, this huge thing in the States, like, don't drop it, and make sure the top is on it all the way, and all this other stuff. So, and then when I went back, because you have to go back again for her to give me the instructions of when I can come and pick up my results and all this other stuff. And then when I went back, I had asked her about, oh, can I go see the doctor about, my asthma and stuff. She's like, oh, yeah, appointment in 15 minutes. She had already made an appointment for me and everything. So I just went up and went to go see the general, what is it, internal medicine. An internal medicine doctor. And it was weird because you had to wait like 2 times. You go in and, they see who you are and look you up in the system. And then she took my temperature. Then I sat down and waited for like 20 minutes. And then she came and took my temperature. Another lady came and took my temperature again. It's like they had these different stations. And then finally I went in to see the doctor. And we were able to communicate with my teeny tiny bit of Korean and his much more extensive use of English. Thank goodness I studied medical terminology when I was younger, because he only knew the medical terminology for a lot of the stuff. And so he was trying to explain it in smaller words, but he couldn't. And I was like, no, no, no. And I would tell him the smaller words for stuff. But turns out my asthma is a-okay. Um, yeah, I'm not having like massive attacks or nothing, and nothing's wrong with my chest or whatever, because I've been having chest pain. I was like, oh, I'm having chest pain on the left side. Am I having a heart attack? What's going on? And so he was like, no, you're fine. He's like, it's probably just your muscles and stuff. Uh, from the way you sit at your desk and all that other stuff. I was like, oh, okay. Whew. Makes me feel so much better. So sister is okay. I'm good. And then so yeah, that was pretty much it. He wrote me a prescription for 3 Ventolin. They still use the old school Ventolin here, which was fascinating, because I showed him mine from home, and mine from home is they've outlawed this type of inhalers back in the States. So this is the old school kind that I haven't had for like 4 or 5 years. They have here now. So he wrote me prescriptions. So I have 3 of these, which I had to go get today, because when I went to go back to get my test results, because they go over your test results with you in person and stuff. And then I went to the pharmacist and I had to get it, because prescriptions expire in 7 days here in Korea. So if you don't get your prescription done right away, you have to go back to the doctor and pay to get a new prescription written. So I went and I did that today, and I went back and got my test results. And pretty much you go in and you see the doctor, and he looks over your labs real fast and then tells you whether everything is good or bad or whatever. And I am quite healthy. Thank you very much. I know a lot of people think that vegans tend to have like anemia issues and stuff with protein. He's like, no, he doesn't even know I'm vegan, but everything is fine. All my levels are normal. Everything's good. I don't have any weird communicable diseases, which is really what the Korean government is worried about. He was even telling me how the form that he was using was one provided by the Korean government, immigration, for them to fill out to tell, how things are going, with the teachers. And so that was this week on Tuesday and today. Oh, sorry, I got eyelash in my eye. And then yesterday, I was having headaches, and I was like, oh, eye strain. So I was like, you need to put on your glasses. So, but the issue is that my glasses that I brought from the States were bent. I mean, them things was crooked like this. Like, there was no way I was wearing them glasses. So I went and I found an optometrist, and they reshaped my glasses for me for free. They're like, oh, no, it's service, which means free. So they did that for me. And then in the meantime, I was like, you know what? I need new glasses. I do. I'm going to be going back home where I might not have any health insurance. So yeah, I decided to go ahead and do that. And so I got these beauties, right? These lovely glasses that you can see here. Aren't they gorgeous? Yes. These are, not to really be dropping names, but just so folks can know, these are Calvin Klein glasses. The retail price of these here was 70,000 won. I paid $70 for the frames, and then it was another $20 for me to actually get my prescription put in. And that's basically their flat rate. However much the frames are, plus $20 for the lenses. Now, the really cool thing about this is that I chose these lenses, and I did not have my prescription with me. And I was like, dang, but I don't have my prescription. But my sunglasses are also prescription, and I have my other glasses. And a friend had told me that you can just go in and they will use your glasses and test a prescription and give you new ones. So that is exactly what they did. I went in there and chose the frames. They had this real quick eye exam with this machine where they kind of, see how your eyes focus. And then they took my glasses in the back. And we're gone for a minute, and then I forgot that my glasses had a distortion on one of the lenses. So I gave them my sunglasses. And then about 15, 20 minutes later, here they come with these. So in the States where they're telling you, oh, no, 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 it's going to take you a week to get your glasses back. I don't know what they're doing, but that's a bunch of BS. They can get a machine and have your glasses ready for you within the half hour. And I was just like, what the? They getting us. They are getting us at home. And this is why people don't want to pay for or don't want to have Obamacare, which today the Supreme Court said yes. Woohoo! So maybe Sister will at some point in the future have health insurance, even though I won't be working. Well, at least that's the thing right now. Who knows? But yeah, So the experience here has been this week. I spent um, approximately $200. I would say I spent about $220 this week on medical, and that includes my inhalers that I had to pay for. I got 3 inhalers for like 6,001 for like $6. It's like $2 an inhaler. That's unheard of. These things are like, actually, I called Walgreens when I first got here because I thought I was gonna need another one of that kind, and it's like $45 for an inhaler. $6. People, they getting us. They robbing us blind. One thing I'm gonna miss about Korea is universal health care. This is a mess back home, so not looking forward to that. But yeah, that's the medical insurance thing and medical here. Korea got it right so far. I mean, when I was there, I saw a whole bunch of older people waiting in line for a lot of different things. But from what I understand, that's just if you don't make an appointment. Um, that a lot of people, if you can make an appointment and go to the doctor, is real cool. So those of you who have yet to experience the joys of universal health care, it is fabulous. I can't wait until my first world nation country, um, gets with the program. And hopefully today we made a right step in that choice. Okay, now I'm down off my political soapbox. But let me know what you think. Do you like my new glasses? You know, what has other people's experiences been going to the doctor either here or abroad, or anything weird happening at home in the States that I need to know about, like new laws and stuff? I know I got a couple people who are in the healthcare profession, so let us just know what's going on. And I guess that is it. I will talk to y'all again next time. Thank you for watching. Namaste.